This video is brought to you by the 3-Minute Board Game patrons. Keep us independent by supporting us on Patreon. Kia ora koutou, and welcome to Ragusa in about 3 minutes. Review copy used. It has a solo mode. It's a game for 1 to 5 players, playing time is medium, and it's a moderately complex game. You are tasked with building up the city of Ragusa. Can you farm its fields, build its walls, and create your own mighty trading empire? Each player has a number of houses, more at lower player counts. Each turn you will place one on the board and the game ends once all houses are placed. The winner is the player with the most points, and you get these from trading goods, bonus goals, and trade ships. Worker placement. Each turn place a house to gain the benefits of the 3 regions adjacent to it. Engine building. Having early and multiple placements in one region grants advantages. Network building. Another way to score points is building walls by your buildings, and the longer the wall, the better. Player turn. Each turn you will take and place one of your buildings on the board. Note the 3 symbols adjacent to your house. These represent resources, so place and turn those resource cards on your player board to capture that. These resources are not spent once obtained. Think of them as permanent infrastructure. Now, Ragusa has 2 tricky rules. The first of which is you may only place a number of houses in each hexagonal grouping of 6 as shown by the matching resource. So for outdoor regions, that is wood. With 1 wood, we could not place here, as it would be the second house of ours in these 2 hex groups. We could place here, as that grants us a second wood, which means we can have 2 houses in that hex group. Other players' placements don't interfere with this. Placing inside the walls of Ragusa uses the same rule, aside from the resource is stone. Each location in the city has special rules, and you activate all 3 adjacent to your house. The winery, silversmith, and oil press create 1 resource per house you have in that hex group, times the matching resource you have on your board. Track the increase on your player board. The mason lets you place a wall, gaining 1 point for each of your colour pieces the wall touches. The architect lets you build arches. You can build these over other players' buildings as well. The market lets you obtain one of these ships, paying the cost shown. Gain victory points for each star on that ship, then draw a new ship token. Adjust the market board. Here oil went down and wine up. At the wharf you can sell goods based on the market board price. And the fishmonger gives points for every 2 fish you have. Fish is an odd resource. You can get it by placing near water, but you can also spend it to upgrade another resource type. The Rector's Palace gives you a bonus objective card, and the Cathedral lets you sell resources at the end of the game. The second tricky rule in Ragusa is every region with a green arrow in it. Once you place and resolve your house, every other player with a house there does as well. Getting that first spot means that you get to resolve that house up to 6 times throughout the game. At the end of the game, score points for your longest wall section. Gates and houses count, so here that is 14 points for blue. Why would you like this game? Ragusa is a different sort of Euro game, and there's a lot to like here, but its main points of strength is its unusual placement and chaining rules. Ragusa comes alive when people are intensely competitive over spots on the board, and cursing that someone else took where they wanted to go, as well as someone else reveling in the bonuses they get for good early placement. The mini-game within it, of building the longest wall section, adds an extra element that's a lot of fun and quite tactical. The secret objectives are straightforward, with a little bit of set collection, and I like that the market can swing quite a bit through the course of the game based on player actions. All up, a very tactical Euro game for Euro game fans. The best thing about this game is how damn pretty Ragusa looks once the game is ended. However, few games have more whose turn is it moments than Ragusa, as once you start resolving multiple chained locations, it's easy to get distracted. The game needs an active player token, and we improvise with a soft toy guinea pig. Like building networks and trading, consider Concordia, and you can also consider Castles of Burgundy. Ragusa, not as pretty as the real thing. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the notification button, like, share, and subscribe to the channel.